Hello everyone, my name is James Ryan, and I'm here to play for you Feed the Beast Ultimate Pack plus extra mods that I've installed. This series is basically a mix between a Let's Play and a tutorial. In fact, most of the episode will be just a tutorial. It will be a tutorial teaching you guys about specific blocks and stuff in the Feed the Beast mod pack, as well as the mods I've installed. However, the Let's Play side of things, the stuff I do in between episodes, I still record that and I put that in my intros to show you guys what I've done and also to prove that I'm not cheating and I'm doing this legit, okay? Because it's going to be pretty awesome in the end. This episode I want to take a look at basic Buildcraft tanks and the Liquid XP collector, the LXP collector. Now, I have already done this episode, but I'm gonna have to re-record it due to issues because I forgot to put my sound settings correctly. So I'll try not to look left where I've set everything up. Okay, so the Buildcraft, the basic Buildcraft tank, is it's just a tank. Is simply 8 glass in a square, circle, whatever you want to call it, formation. That gets you a tank. I'll look left now. The tanks can be stacked on top of it, one on top of another. I don't want to sleep. Like so. So if I just go outside, you see that I've got all the tanks on top of each other. You can place one tank and you can just keep placing them on top of each other. And if you do that, they'll connect as one shared inventory. So that if you pump liquid via pipes or another machine, which I'll talk to you about in a later spotlight, into any of the tanks, the liquid will go to the bottommost tank and fill up from the bottom. But you can pull out of any part of the tank, and you can pull liquid into any part of the tank, even if it's more than 1 block tall. So it works like a shared inventory, except for liquids. Now the liquid we're going to be using here as an example is Liquid XP. And for that, I need to teach you guys about the LXP collector. Now, if you noticed, I've been mining around. I've been doing lots of stuff, mining, fighting mobs. So I've been getting a lot of experience on my adventure so far. But I'm nowhere near the level of technology that will allow me to enchant my items at this high, with these much levels. So I need a safe place to store my experience in case of an accident, in case something bad happens, like insurance. Experience insurance. But in vanilla Minecraft, there's not really a way to do that. Some of your XP goes on the floor, and in order to retrieve it, you're gonna have to go back to your spawn point, and you're gonna lose some anyway. However, with one of the mods I've installed is the Liquid XP mod, and it adds this thing called the LXP absorber. The LXP absorber is made using 8 stone in a U shape, a bucket in the middle, and a pressure plate. Now this seems a bit of a cheap recipe to me. It hasn't been, fine-tuned for the mod pack, I guess. But even so, I realized it doesn't really do all that much on its own. So, because in order to use the Liquid XP, once you've put it in, you're gonna have to use a Liquid XP imprinter and combiner and all this other stuff, which this stuff costs like 2 anvils. And an anvil, have you seen how much an anvil costs? This is a vanilla thing, by the way. It's like 3 blocks of iron and 4 more iron. And the LXP imprinter requires iron itself. The catalyze, diamonds and blaze rods. The collector, okay, the collector's an LXP bucket, so, and a diamond. So, this thing on its own doesn't really do all that much. To get the other machines, you're going to need to actually, put some effort. So, the way this works, I can't really show you. To show you, I'd have to get you a bit more sand. So, let me get. There's some glass in my inventory, but I need a bit more glass so I can show you guys how this works. Okay, I'll be right back. Hi, guys. Just collecting some sand. Sorry for not, making a, a montage out of this part, but, I decided not to at the beginning, then I changed my mind halfway through, but by then it was a bit late, so I'm just gonna show you this little thing here as some proof that I've actually, been doing the mining, so yeah. Whoa. And proof of smelting. Oh. I've got that glitch. Crap. So, I've got myself some glass, and now I'm going to turn them into tanks. So, just keep going like so. And this should get me 8, 16, 24, around 2. Yeah, just 2, just under 3. Basically, whoa, go away, spider. Hang on, where are you? There's my iron sword. Few bit more XP now. So basically, if I pillar up here, I can show you. You can. Whoa. Is there like an invisible spider? No, it doesn't matter. Basically, if you pillar up here, I can show you that even once you filled it up, you can keep adding more. You can add them on top or underneath. They'll connect either way. So I'll just add a few on top. Bam. And as you can see, a little bit more liquid came from the LXP absorber because it was just getting the last of that. Whoa. The last of that. Because it has a little bit of internal storage, and it was just outputting the last of its internal storage before it, stopped, because it ran out of external storage to output. Yeah, I don't even know what I was building up to there. Anyway, so with that, whoa, okay, interruption. Let's fight this. And a slime spawned. And a skeleton. Alright, good. I don't know what that was. I think it was from remote creatures though. Anyway, continuing. Now that we've got some more room in our tank, we can of course go back. We can go on the LXP filter, and it will actually take some XP out. So I think it takes around, I don't know how much XP it takes out per tank. But a fair bit. But this isn't really enough storage. For the amount of XP I have. So, I mean, we've got all this. We might want to get a bit more of it out. But for my purposes, I'm going to need quite a bit more storage. So, I think next episode we should start working on Zycraft tanks. Although, I think they might require diamonds. I'm not entirely sure. But we have 5 more tanks here, so with that, I might as well show you how you can stick tanks on the bottom, and all the liquid will move down. So, if I just get you guys underneath here, you can see, I go underneath here, I can add a tank to the bottom, and the liquid goes down, and I can, put a tank here, and then connect up the 2 tanks, and everything will go down, and that works absolutely fine as well. Go down here, I can mine underneath, add some more tanks, everything is fine and dandy. And then I can absorb some more LXP. And now, the liquid XP... Oh, good, I got rid of the last of it. Awesome. Now, there is going to be a bit of XP remaining on your hotbar. That's okay. It's just due to the hidden mechanics of how Minecraft works. Now, the liquid XP absorber does... the reason it's filling up this tank is because it's directly next to it. And the LXP absorber will... automatically eject liquid into any nearby inventory. In this case, it's detecting the little tank next to it, so it's ejecting into that, which then fills up the entire tank system. So that's how the liquid XP absorber, the LXP absorber, and the basic Buildcraft tanks work in a nutshell. Next episode, okay. So that's basically how the liquid XP, the LXP absorber, and basic Buildcraft tanks work in a nutshell. Next episode, I think we should start looking at Zycraft tanks. And we'll be looking at how to make them, as well as the valve block needed to make them. Because even though this worked for the moment, it's a bit... all this glass is much better ways of making tanks such as this. Probably won't start making it quite yet. Well, actually, no, it's not too bad to make. They're pretty cheap actually. So yeah, we'll look into making a Zycraft tank next episode. Thank you for watching. My name is James Ryan, and I've been your host. Peace out.